Let's get into some Q&A. Can cataracts be reversed without surgery? The lens of your eye has no blood supply. It feeds itself with electricity. So, the starting point here is no one has a clinically validated non surgical reversal for cataracts yet. Surgery remains the only proven cure. That said, the question most people actually need to answer is more useful than can it be reversed? The real question is once a cataract starts forming, what can you do to slow it, improve the tissue environment around it, and give your lens the best possible conditions to maintain function? And here you actually have quite a bit to work with. Hi, I'm Heather, and I build longevity protocols where biological system science meets the source code of reality. Cataracts form when crystalline proteins in the lens aggregate and clump together, creating that opacity. The lens is avascular, meaning it has no blood supply. It depends entirely on the aqueous humor for nutrients on its own internal bioelectric circulation to move metabolites around. So anything that improves the biochemical environment the lens sits in can influence how fast or slow opacity progresses. Oxidative stress is the central driver. The lens maintains an extraordinarily high concentration of glutathione, the body's master intracellular antioxidant, to protect those crystalline proteins from oxidative damage. As we age, lens glutathione declines. UV exposure, blood sugar dysregulation, smoking, and chronic dehydration all accelerate the process. Lutein and zeaxanthin are the only carotenoids found in the human lens. They concentrate in the lens epithelium and filter blue light and UV while functioning as direct antioxidants. A dose response meta analysis found that increasing lutein or zeaxanthin intake by 10 milligrams daily reduced cataract risk by approximately 19%. Vitamin C concentrates in the aqueous humor at levels 20 to 30 times higher than blood plasma and is directly involved in maintaining glutathione levels in the lens. N-acetylcarnitine eye drops represent the most interesting topical intervention. L-carnosine is a dipeptide antioxidant that the body naturally concentrates in the lens, but it can't penetrate the cornea when applied topically. N-acetylcarnosine can. It crosses the cornea, enters the aqueous humor, and is metabolized into L-carnosine right where the lens needs it. One study showed that after 6 months, roughly 90% of treated eyes showed improved visual acuity with measurable improvements in glare sensitivity and light transmissivity. With measurable improvements in glare sensitivity and light transmissivity. The Cochrane review was cautious, noting the evidence base is still small, but the biochemical logic is sound and the safety profile is excellent. Photobiomodulation is emerging for ocular health broadly. Research from University College in London showed that just 3 minutes of 670 nanometer red light exposure in the morning improved color contrast sensitivity in adults over 40. For cataracts specifically, PBM has shown more promise in post-surgical recovery than in reversing established opacity, but the mitochondrial support mechanism is relevant because the lens epithelium depends on functional mitochondria to maintain the lens's internal environment. Blood sugar management is critical and often overlooked. Even non-diabetic blood sugar spikes can contribute to glycation of lens proteins through the polyol pathway. This is one of the strongest modifiable risk factors that you have. A cataract that is already formed cannot currently be reversed without surgery, but the lens is a living tissue sitting in a biochemical environment that you could influence. Protecting glutathione status, managing blood sugar, supporting antioxidant defense with lutein, zeaxanthin, and vitamin C, considering NAC eye drops for direct lens support, and maintaining mitochondrial health through photobiomodulation and metabolic strategies can meaningfully slow progression and preserve visual function even if you've already developed cataracts.